All right, let's talk about something we've all experienced, that amazing feeling of a fan on a hot day. But here's the thing, the reason it feels so good is probably not what you think. It's actually a fascinating illusion, a neat little trick that your own body falls for every single time.
Okay, so picture this. It's one of those warm, sticky days. The air in the room is just sitting there. You feel gross. So you flick a switch, the fan blades start spinning up, and that breeze hits your skin. And instant relief. You feel cooler. But why? What actually just happened?
Now, what's your first guess? If you're like pretty much everyone, you'd say, well, the fan is blowing colder air, right? It's like a mini AC unit, just making the whole room chill out a bit. It seems totally obvious.
Yeah, well, that completely obvious answer, it's completely wrong. A fan does not lower the air temperature of a room, not even a little bit. In fact, and get this, because of its little motor running, it technically adds a tiny, tiny amount of heat to the room. So that brings us to the real mystery here. If the thermometer on your wall hasn't budged, how in the world does a fan make you feel so much better? What's the secret behind this cooling magic trick? Okay, let's dig in.
To really get this, we first have to sort of redefine what it even means to feel comfortable. Turns out, our bodies are way more sophisticated than a simple thermometer.
And believe it or not, there's a whole international scientific standard for this stuff. It's called ASHRAE 55, and it's basically the global rule book for what makes us humans feel good inside buildings. And it says comfort is about way, way more than just one number.
So, according to the standard, our feeling of comfort is actually a cocktail of 6 different things. You've got the obvious one, air temperature, sure. But there's also radiant temperature, like heat from a sunny window, humidity, and, here's the kicker, air speed. It even accounts for personal stuff, like your metabolism and what you're wearing.
So it really all boils down to this. Our sense of feeling good is this delicate dance between all 6 of these factors. The number on the thermostat, it's only telling you 1/6 of the story.
And this is where our humble fan comes in. Out of that whole complex list, a fan is a total specialist. It is a master of manipulating just one of those factors, but it does its job so well that it changes how we feel about everything else.
Okay, so let's zoom in on that one magic ingredient. We are about to uncover the simple, kind of elegant science of how moving air literally tricks your skin into feeling cooler.
Here's how it all works. First, the fan just gets the air moving. Simple enough. As that moving air washes over your skin, it dramatically speeds up the evaporation of moisture. Sweat. It's the exact same reason you blow on hot soup. You're not making the air around the soup colder, you're just helping the heat escape faster. And as that moisture evaporates off your skin, it takes your body heat with it. That's the feeling. That's the cool.
So this is probably the most important takeaway of this whole thing. A fan's job is not to cool the room. Its job is to cool you. It's a personal cooling device, and it does it by moving air, not by lowering the air's temperature. That's why leaving a fan on in an empty room is, well, just a waste of electricity. If there's no skin in there to cool, it's not really doing its job.
Okay, so we know the science now, but just how powerful is this effect? Can you actually measure a feeling? Oh yeah, you can, and the results are pretty stunning. Get a load of this number. That simple process, called evaporative cooling, can make you feel up to 10 degrees Fahrenheit cooler than the room's actual temperature. Think about that for a second. That is a massive difference in how comfortable you feel.
And scientists have a way to measure this. Using that ASHRAE 55 standard, they use a scale called the Predicted Mean Vote, or PMV. It's pretty simple. It goes from -3, which is cold, up to +3, which is hot. And the goal for perfect comfort, the sweet spot, is a neutral 0. And this chart just lays it out perfectly. In that hot, stuffy room, your comfort score might be a +2, officially hot, pretty uncomfortable. But then you turn on the fan, you boost that one little factor of airspeed, and boom, your score plummets all the way down to a perfect, comfortable 0. And all this without the room's temperature changing one bit.
So, let's wrap this all up. What if we actually learned about the clever little illusion that our everyday fans are pulling on us? Okay, let's recap the big ideas. First, and most importantly, fans don't cool rooms. They cool people. They do their magic by speeding up evaporation on your skin. They're essentially hacking just one of our 6 comfort factors, airspeed. And the result is a really powerful effect that can make you feel a whole lot cooler.
So the next time you turn on a fan and feel that amazing breeze, remember what's really going on. It's not the air that's changing, it's you. And it kind of leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it? Is comfort really an objective number we set on a thermostat, or is it a much more personal, dynamic feeling that's happening right on the surface of our skin?